Hello everyone, my name is Brittany Smith and this presentation is going to consist of a social media brand content analysis for the dessert brand Crumbl Cookies. Crumbl Cookies is frequently active on Instagram, so I chose that platform for this strategy analysis. They currently have 774,000 followers, a number that is constantly growing. This gave them the verified blue check mark by their name handle that Instagram grants to recognizable public figures or companies. They have several reels or post categories in which they post segments related to merchandise, fun wallpapers people can download or screenshot and use, and even recent reviews. It appears that the brand posts approximately once a day on their Instagram account. The content on this account is primarily focused on the particular cookie flavors for any given week. The new weekly flavors are released late on Sunday evenings, so the broader post revealing the new 4 or 5 flavors that will debut usually comes first, followed by a spotlight post for each cookie each day throughout the week. Sometimes the posts are just vivid photographs of the cookies, but sometimes they post their TikTok videos of them creatively crafting the cookies to their Instagram feed too. The strengths of the Crumbl Cookie brand include a sense of uniqueness and vast availability. By offering a new selection of flavors each week, it keeps their customers coming back to try new ones. This increases brand loyalty and gives customers something to look forward to. In terms of availability, they also offer delivery services nationwide so that customers who do not have a local shop can still enjoy their products. This can count as a borderline weakness though, as the company only has a presence in 33 states with a total of 203 locations. In addition, imagine if Crumbl Cookies could make their ice cream with the 120 plus cookie flavor options. This current lack of variety can be considered a weakness for the brand as well. A main threat to the brand is the lack of health benefits. The upcoming healthy eating objective could deter people from engaging in the sweetness of Crumbl Cookie. Also, there are a few competitors who offer a few other options for products, which I will discuss in the next couple slides. Ending on a positive note though, this brand represents the opportunity of supporting local businesses. The company is franchised so that profits go to support the community in which the particular store is located. Additionally, the company is only 4 years old, so the newness presents a huge opportunity for successful growth in all aspects. Insomnia Cookies is a relatively new cookie company that was created to satisfy the late-night sweet tooth cravings many people get. This company delivers cookies right to your front door. They have roughly 1/3 the number of followers as Crumbl Cookies, coming in at almost 220,000 followers. They also have the same number of overall posts, and they seem to post once per day, just like Crumbl Cookie does. Their content layout is similar in that it displays their signature cookie flavors, but their flavors do not change each week as they have a fairly set menu. Great American Cookies is another competitive cookie and dessert brand. While they have significantly less Instagram followers than Crumbl Cookies, they are well known for their infamous cookie cakes that people typically order for holidays, birthdays, or other fun events. Their content posts typically promote various seasonal events, such as the Father's Day promotion in this post. Before this one, there was a cake decorated for the 2021 graduates. While their posts are still relevant and somewhat timely, there is not much consistency in post frequency. It does not appear to follow any sort of schedule, as some posts are only a day apart and others are roughly a week apart. The current and somewhat obvious audience for the Crumbl Cookies Instagram audience is of the Gen Z and millennial age groups who comprised primarily of females. It appears that all of them are United States residents, particularly because Crumbl has not initiated any sort of international commerce or shipping possibilities. Considering the nature of Instagram, this audience is one who probably owns Apple products, specifically mobile devices, and they are experienced enough to be able to comprehend and operate mobile applications like this social media platform. This audience also shows an interest in desserts and supporting small businesses, a recently discovered trend among the millennial generation. The objective would be to expand on Crumbl Cookie's current audience on Instagram to include those of higher age groups, specifically those who may be grandparents. This would include and target both genders, not just female audience members. If international commerce was permitted within the company in the near future, the target location could include not only the United States, but also Canada and Mexico. These new audience members, due to their age, probably show interest in outdoor work or gardening, watching television, and socializing with family members, especially their grandchildren and their neighbors. Carissa is our ideal customer persona for the Crumbl Cookie brand. She is a 27-year-old artist who resides in Tualatin, Oregon. She has her master's in business management and entrepreneurship, a degree that earns her approximately $45,000 to $50,000 a year in salary. She owns and runs a nonprofit art gallery and studio as her primary job, and she has a side gig at a local bakery. She moved away from her family to pursue her degree and career filled with art, and she does not have any children but has hopes of finding someone to start a family with one day. In her free time, she enjoys painting and drawing, going hiking in the Pacific Northwest with her dog, and overall exploring the Portland metro area. She follows a pretty typical routine during her days, but sometimes pop-up events can cause late nights at the gallery. She is known for just picking up takeout most nights for dinner or eating on the go since she lives alone and does not want to cook for just one person. She loves trying new things though and tries to pick different places to eat each day to step out of her comfort zone. Her goal with Crumbl would be the desire for versatility and a promise of supporting another local small business like her own. A pressing challenge would be that because she works for a bakery, she has immediate access to free or discounted treats at work, even if they were a part of a set-in-stone menu and do not rotate like the menu at Crumbl Cookies. The new targeted segment that consists of an older audience could benefit from a revised marketing campaign for Crumbl Cookies. The brand shows strength and variety of flavors, which means there is bound to be something for everyone to love in this new targeted audience. Some flavors often reflect popular dessert dishes like pies or cakes, and this could trigger a fond memory in an older age group. This Instagram account targets consumers in the awareness stages and the loyalty and advocacy stages. Awareness is spread with each post containing a newly released flavor, and loyalty and advocacy are encouraged in their posts because they frequently engage in giveaways, asking their followers directly to interact with their content through liking, commenting, and sharing their posts. The more interaction that occurs, the more likelihood of sales increasing due to consumers being converted into customers in the funnel. The business goal of Crumbl Cookies' Instagram account is to ultimately increase awareness of the brand, which would in turn increase product sales for the company. An effective KPI for this business goal would be to monitor sales with a system displaying the current sales trend, the end sales goal number, and the rate that sales would need to be performed at to meet this goal. The SMART goal, however, would be to increase followers and fans on Instagram by 25% over the next quarter, which is about 3 months. This could be tracked through the KPI of social media analytics that follow engagement rates. The number of followers, mentions, reposts, likes, and comments could all be monitored and logged to display the trends of growth and the expected rate of growth that would be necessary to meet the goal. The current content creation is certainly successful for the current audience, but it is obvious who the content is intended for. The new content that would be necessary to drive the SMART goal would need to include actual people and activities being performed. People tend to relate more to an ad or a post if there are people visible in the images or videos. Crumbl currently only posts pictures and videos of their cookies and nothing else. They would do well to include some type of testimony segment on their website, similar to the review reels on Instagram. The language would be simplified enough for an older audience to be able to comprehend as well. The content could continue to include both images and video like the current content presents. The post frequency will remain the same in terms of once per day, but posting during the late afternoons or evenings when this audience has settled down for the day to engage with mobile media would be a smart decision. Like I mentioned before, customers and people in general crave relatability. If they can read a personal testimony or review of a product or service and relate to it or the person, they are more likely to become joiners for that brand's audience. Additionally, reposting fan photos of customers and followers enjoying their Crumbl Cookies products would be a beneficial thing to share on behalf of Crumbl Cookies. They could create some sort of customer spotlight which would highlight an individual customer each week that could be selected through this sharing of customer photos. This would increase engagement across the digital platforms that Crumbl Cookies is currently active on. To expand from the typical hashtags involving the mention of cookies or desserts, current trending hashtags related to Crumbl Cookies are happy moments and happy mood, according to RightTag. These topics are popular conversations right now that could be utilized to extend the reach beyond Crumbl Cookie's usual audience. In terms of influencers, Jennifer McIntyre and Brittany Kulick are two of the top United States dessert influencers with their food adventure blogs. Crumbl would do well to partner with them for growing their audiences through these influencer audiences. A successful business company will make its customers and audience feel like they are a part of a family, not just another number on the sales list. If executed correctly, becoming a joiner should be similar to joining a family or community atmosphere with a common adoration for the brand. Crumbl Cookies can create this positive community atmosphere by connecting with customers and audience members individually when compliments, questions, or concerns are presented, especially on their social media platforms. Often enough, we see automated responses from businesses urging people to contact their customer service line, but the impact is so much more significant if a real human is on the other end of those responses. Crumbl can also grow from the feedback they receive, and they can act on it. If they work to include new suggestions from audience members, the audience will feel heard and appreciated, and this will increase current brand loyalty and advocacy while also creating new connections. This Instagram strategy for Crumbl Cookies is one that could greatly impact and grow their social media audience that can later convert to customers. Engaging these followers that are in the current audience and gaining new ones from the target audience would satisfy the KPI monetization that would progress towards achieving the SMART goal and business goal mentioned earlier in this presentation. It would also drive more joiners to enter the marketing funnel, and the potential for conversion would increase. I feel that this SMART goal is reasonable and attainable for Crumbl Cookies, and once it is achieved using these suggestions and metrics, the company would continue to thrive and maintain a positive image in the community.